Hello crypto geeks and welcome to another exciting video after a long time away, but I'm back with some important news, and it's news in relevance to a new document that was released and a new order sent by Judge Nutburn in relevance to the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. There's some very important information in that document, and we will get into that. And one of those pieces of information is in relevance to the actual timeline for this lawsuit. We'll get into that in a second, but before I do that, if you've not clicked that like button, make sure you do so. And if you've not clicked subscribe and you enjoy this content, make sure you click that subscribe button. You guys know I'm not a financial or a legal advisor. Always do your own research before making any financial or legal decisions. With that said, today we have had an outstanding day for Bitcoin and XRP. Bitcoin broke its all-time high multiple times, reaching actually as high as $68,000. Whoever would have ever imagined those numbers only a few weeks back when we were sitting in the 40s? It's just insane what's happening in the crypto market. And XRP actually hit a high of 130. Big numbers for XRP, but we're not seeing the crazy numbers that we are looking forward to, close to that $2 mark. But there's a lot to come for the altcoins. As you guys know, once Bitcoin starts to actually calm down, that's when we see explosions in the alt market. So right now, Bitcoin is in the midst of its moonwalk, trying to hit those all-time high numbers. And I do agree with my fellow YouTube creator, blockchain backer there, that we're likely to hit in the high 70 to low $80,000 range. So we're still a bit away. We're very close, but we haven't quite hit that milestone. So once we hit that milestone, you'll see some of that Bitcoin money start to move into altcoins. It started, but we're not seeing the craziness that we are looking to see, or that we will see probably in the days to come. With that said, again, Bitcoin right now, it looks like it is trying to hold tight at that $60,000 mark, creating a new spot support level for it to jump from. So that's great news and great for the entire crypto market. With that said, some big news today, again in relevance to Bitcoin. Tim Cook is the CEO of Apple, and Tim Cook actually declared live in an interview with the New York Times that he's personally invested in cryptocurrencies. Now, he said that Apple has not yet invested any money and has no plans yet to invest major infrastructure into cryptocurrencies. But the fact that he believes in it, and he is the guiding head there of Apple, is bound to show that in the years to come, or weeks, or potentially even months to come, that acceptance of cryptocurrency is bound to happen across institutions. So this is great news to see such a big name. And if you recall, the last time that we were heading towards that climb of 64,000 before this most recent pump in price, it was because of the CEO of Tesla, Elon Musk. So this is a big deal, and this is, again, one of those pressuring points for that Bitcoin is using to pump up the price. And again, even in this section of the interview, what he says is that this is not something that we have immediate plans for, which this indicates that there's something there. It's just not there for tomorrow, and it is probably there for some time to come. So he didn't completely negate the idea of Apple having a plan to accept cryptocurrencies through Apple Pay, which is, if that were to happen, this would have a significant impact on the price of Bitcoin, as its utility will become much more global. Apple is not a small company by any means, and it is a global company that has roots, global logistics and setup. So this is very, very important news, and really news that could be very significant for the Bitcoin climb, particularly in the times we are living today. With the volatility of Bitcoin and everybody waiting on this big news that's going to get them into buying Bitcoin. And you can see it all over the place. Almost every single expert is recommending that you buy Bitcoin or crypto in general. Now let's get into XRP. So this is huge, guys. So we got a recent motion that was seen as against Ripple. This was the motion that the SEC has put forth to try and compel Ripple to search and turn over video and audio recordings of their internal Ripple meetings. So this is obviously a big negative for Ripple, right? They don't want to show their internal meetings. You don't know what the discussions were. And the SEC right now, in their search for anything that will give them a bit of leverage in this lawsuit, are looking to see if they can get some information that, strengthens their positions. Even if they're trying to seek some sort of settlement, you can't seek a settlement on a very weak position or without any substance. So they're looking for some substance, and this is a good motion for the SEC that they were granted that. But, this is a big but, the fact that Judge Nutburn put some limitations on that, and she didn't put limitations because she wanted to put limitations on this particular motion, but she put limitations because she does not want this motion to take too long to accomplish, which tells you something. And that something that it tells you is that she's really done with giving any more extensions for anybody. As you can see through this order, Judge Nutburn granted the SEC's motion to compel Ripple to search for and turn over video and audio recordings of internal Ripple meetings. But the order had limitations as described below. Ripple's search of its record meeting has been inadequate under the circumstances. While the court recognizes that a human review of the recording may be unreasonable, a reasonable search could include automated transcription of recordings and the use of search terms. Accordingly, Ripple's ordered to conduct a reasonable search of the relevant videos and audio taped recordings and produce responsive documents. Because Ripple represents that it has more than 4,000 recordings. They're to meet and confirm to determine whether these particular time periods, one recording, are more likely to be responsive to the SEC's discovery demands. And look, this is the important part. In light of the close of discovery, Ripple is ordered to undergo such efforts without delay. And this is the part that's good for XRP holders. She's saying, we're not going to delay. No more delay. Do this now. And this is a big deal, and this is great, especially seeing the amount of delays that have already gone with this lawsuit. I mean, we were supposed to be done in October, and then it got shifted to November, and now we're looking at January, which is very unfortunate, but it is what it is. I mean, nothing we can do right now. But this is putting light that this is likely not going to be delayed anymore, which is it's good for XRP holders. With that said, Ripple is going on and continuing on with their business. In fact, they're launching new products and new systems for Ripple. In fact, it actually shocked news stations and reporting websites globally, because you can look at the title and the title says it all. Ripple to launch crypto service for financial companies amid legal battle with the SEC. So if Ripple was seeing that there was a chance that they're going to lose this lawsuit, I don't think it would have been a wise decision for them to continue to create and launch new services. So this is giving, comfort to XRP holders that Ripple sees this as a win that they already have in their pocket, regardless of what anybody thinks and the specifics of this lawsuit. Ripple's team is comfortable that this lawsuit is already done with. Now, whether that's real or not, I think it is. There's a big, once we get this motion for fair notice granted, this lawsuit is over. And nobody will tell you otherwise. I mean, I look at the videos of every single lawyer that's discusses this case. It's all about the fair notice defense. If this defense is accepted, which we could hear about it any day now, although it seems like, based on analysis that I'm reading, is that the judge is going to wait until the end of discovery. But even if they do, in January, once that decision is made, this lawsuit is over. The SEC absolutely has no way of saying that we gave fair notice. And it's been clear from Twitter. So imagine if Twitter has seen how clear this is. Imagine the documents that the lawyers have. And imagine Mary White, the previous chairman of the SEC. Imagine all the information that she has in support of that. So this lawsuit would be over once that is in. So I think Ripple feels that they are in a comfortable position, that they can continue on with their business. The only thing that's really holding them back is that they're not allowed, or a lot of the corporations within the United States are not giving them that chance just yet. But as soon as that is open, and you're looking at even Coinbase now looking at the wrapped XRP, which tells you that they're looking at relisting XRP in one form or another. So this is great news, guys. I will keep you posted, I promise. I know I've said that twice now, so you may not believe me, but I will do my best. I just had some technical issues and computer and laptop issues, but it's all back and good. So we'll try to follow up with you guys daily. And I'll try to even do some live streams every once in a while. So thank you for watching this video. If you've not yet done so, click that like button. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out. And click subscribe if you want to be a super supporter and help motivate me even more to create videos. If you share this on Twitter, it would mean the world. Again, don't forget to click that like button, and see you guys in the next video. Crypto Geek out.